thought we'd see fighting throughout the city, but it's dead quiet.
Either Dohalim...
We have to stop Sir Kelzelik.
Don't you think it's about time you dropped the "sir"?
He always treated us Dahnans with such warmth and kindness. Did he have such bad intentions all along? I just can't bring myself to believe it.
Forget about intentions. We should assume he's the one who's behind all these incidents. It's not surprising to me that there are Renans in Menancia who resent Dohalim, but I didn't expect one would be so close to him.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I guess all of us here in Menancia are still some way off from being a truly united realm, aren't we?
Are you going to be okay, Kisara?
I don't know, but I definitely don't want things to end like this. Please, lend me your strength.
Of course. Anyone who tries to oppress others is our enemy, and we'll gladly stand against them. Besides, I want to believe that this realm really can do better too.
We've reached our destination.
This place is awfully quiet for a siege palace.
Such a huge place is spooky without all those people here.
They're probably waiting to ambush us.
With so few Renans here, I guess this is what it's like when the Dahnans are expelled and the ruling minority are all that's left. My money's on them using Zeugles to even the odds.
I don't even see any Dahnan guardsmen.
The fact that they're not at their stations tells me they really have been driven out. We all swore an oath of loyalty to Lord Dohalim. My fellow guards wouldn't abandon their post lightly.
Speaking of which, where the heck is he?
How could this be happening?
Any idea where we should go in the main building?
Let's try the Lord's chamber.
Worth a shot.
Hey Law, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
Kisara, do you have any idea just what Kelzelik might be planning at the palace?
It's hard to say. I've never seen him use any powerful arts, and I don't think he's particularly skilled with any weapons either. However, I have noticed him accompanied by something strange from time to time.
What kind of strange?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything with him, but I could sense something was there. Probably some sort of Zeugle.
An invisible Zeugle?
We'd better be careful in any case. I'd rather we not find out after it jumps us and tries to rip our throats out.
You know, the more I think about it, this palace is way too big for its own good.
Tell me about it. Plus, where the hell were these soldiers and Zeugles all this time?
Normally, the Zeugles are kept in specialized training facilities and only get let out in cases of emergency.
Like this one, for instance? Give me a...
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Engaging! I'm on it. Did you see this guy?
No mercy! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
This one's mine!
This
one's
not in
mine!
your dreams!
One more! This should come in handy when crafting weapons. Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for, but
This isn't enough to go on.
Denied! Take this!
Rising Wyvern! Start us!
I'm on
Falling storm!
Rolling now!
I'll have to take my revenge on you!
I see one! We're not finished! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
May 1,000 years!
Too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest! Rising Wyvern! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
We can really make weapons with this?
Right, here goes! Eat
Spin! Rip and tear!
Never miss!
Tiger Blade!
Rising Wyvern!
Showdown between blade and fist!
Now you'll learn!
Roar!
Vanquish Dahna!
Ignite!
This one! Step back! This one's all law!
I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
A noble what?
The room at the northern end of this floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there. Right.
Right.
Look sharp! I can read your moves like a book!
I see one, eh?
Be still! Equal side!
It's almost too strong.
We're not
Be my guest.
Equal down!
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Not today! Damn it!
Not on my watch!
Falling so much for talking it out.
Dance in the wind!
Eat fish! I'll dare you!
Now!
Carve through!
Astral energy!
Say no more! All right. There are enemy forces here, too?
They must be predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So they figured we were coming all along, is that it?
Do my best! Engaging! Sonic thrust!
Ignite!
Fire support! No feeder can stand up to these fists!
It's almost too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
I'll finish you here and now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Firmament render!
Falling storm!
Rising Falcon!
Arrow
I can handle it! Whirlwind snap! Denied! Water
Take this!
Do it!
We're not finished!
Any injuries?
So what is Mahag Sar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dahna. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
my shield! Tiger Blade! Make it rain!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Firmament Render!
I'm on it! Go away!
Win!
Time to shine!
Dark Steel!
Make it rain!
Step back! This one's all law!
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
Looks like trouble with the capital T!
Together, we got this!
Bring it on!
Ignite!
Fire support!
Own depth!
One for their range attack!
Rising Wyvern!
Support! Mission!
Meteor! With the wind!
Armor won't save you!
Take
Air
this!
thrust! Photon!
I've been doing really great lately. Look, another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if we can find it. Even if Dahnans and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here, both sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive. Don't lose hope. Kisara.
Gotta break through!
I'm on it! Rising Wiper! Ready to go! Eagle Flash! Tiger Blade!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
You'll pay for what you did!
Far enough! Now, in the groove!
Eat you!
Its armor's too strong.
It'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Now!
Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Looks like we won. Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber. Let's go.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Dahnan for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Dahnans are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it!
concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave.
Have you no shame?
It can hide itself? Amazing! Aim for the weak spot.
One more! Watch this!
Try harder!
Divine
Look sharp!
strength!
One more!
This one's all
That friggin' does it!
Orochi's Fury! Burn!
Here's not in your dream!
This one's mine!
Raging cascade!
Flying
Blah,
Star!
blah, blah, then air thrust!
Here's the
Hurrah!
Hot blast!
Glimmer Dragon! Watch this! Leave the
Orochi's
charges to me!
Fury!
Thunder field!
Double! He vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Firmament
Sword Rain
thunder!
Alpha!
Time to shine!
First strike! This one's all
Tear you
mine!
apart!
Eat
Now
this!
I'm in the groove! Going in!
Dance to the
Swallow
wind!
blade!
That's it.
Air thrust!
There!
This one's
Blah, blah,
mine!
blah, that's it!
Double season!
Tiger Blade!
Much better.
Look sharp!
Rising
Blade!
Falcon!
Dance in the wind! We thrust!
Tiger Blade!
Take this!
Not my finest.
You'll pay for that! Dahna!
More where that came from!
Falling storm!
Flaming Thrust!
Photon
Tiger
blast!
Blade!
Now!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Look the shock! It's off!
That's enough!
Eat dirt!
Not on my watch!
Rhythm tear! Tiger Blade! This one's mine!
I'm here!
Sonic Thrust!
That's it!
More for the stockpile!
This! Falling storm! Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
That's better! Falling
You're
storm!
More
mine!
where that came from!
Lunar Rondo!
Eat blah, 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 then air thrust!
Here we go! I'll smash you!
Slash! It's on! Demon Fang! I'm on it! Double Demon!
Another fist!
Blade!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Eat dirt!
Shut him down.
I'll be saving this
Tiger Blade!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Almost there.
Oh, close enough. Take it away, Law.
I thought you'd never ask.
Azure Storm!
Tiger Blade!
Watch this.
Tiger Blade!
This one's mine! Magic
Demon Fang!
Thunder
Double
blade!
Demon Fang!
That's it!
Azure Storm!
Raging
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Falling
This should
storm!
do it! Right pistol!
Carve through armor.
You're
Eat
mine!
this!
Burn!
Falling hurricane!
Just what the
Tiger
Thunder
Here I
Blade!
come! I'm not done!
Blah, blah,
Severing
blah,
wind!
air thrust!
Mirage! I'm on it!
Leave the hurricane! Make it rain!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship? Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Alphen and Shionne. Go to Mahag Sar, Ganeth Horrors, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Dahnans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Dahnan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Dahnans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Dahnans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Dahnan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Miguel entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
We've reached our destination.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Dahnans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Dahnan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, My brother.
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Alphen and Shionne from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
Right.
Excuse me. Well, really?
Good.
What's your...
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Alphen and Shionne Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
What was Kelzalik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Dahnans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shionne?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.